Welcome back, guys. We are in a live stream right now. I just did a beaver and whatever. Caught beaver like a week ago and got it spitting out. So there's this meat and fat, and it's really it's not fat. It's just like a fat and mixture muscle. But you get this with it, and you get that stuff. And you gotta scrape it off. So. This is what? I'm pouring salt onto the ones that have been, the flesh and stuff taken off of them to be what's it called? So it can be tanned. Got 2 people in the stream right now. Yeah. There's my knife sharpener. For you new people that just came in, I'm taking the meat off of these beaver tail pieces, and I'm going to turn them into knife sheaths and other stuff. If you want to ask me questions or comment, you can. So, I think this one's about done. I got it pretty good. So, if you guys want to comment and ask questions, you can. Just may not see them as soon as you guys post them, but because you can't cut with a knife when you're looking in places. So. That's a great question. After you flesh it, like these, like that's what I'm doing right now with a knife, but you can do it like with like a fleshing knife or a thing. I said this like a little bit earlier, but you take like some plain salt and you rub it over it just like that right there. And then if you get most of the meat and muscle off of it, it should come off to like it should be almost like a rubbery leather. So that's basically what it comes to about. So. Up to 7 viewers right now. Those viewers that just came in, freely ask me whatever you want, like questions about what I'm doing right now. Right now I'm fleshing and cleaning a beaver tail to get like the meat off to turn it into like a leather, like a leathery type thing. But that's basically what is happening right now. The animals that are in the background right now are animals that are unthawing there's a raccoon, a possum, and 3 rabbits. They're thawing to be skinned, and then I get more fleshing to do. See, this is what happens sometimes when you're doing this. You get like a hole sometimes, like if you cut too deep. Get a hole, which can't fix that. It's just, it's just how it is. Just gotta roll with it, I guess. This one is about done. Yep, this one is probably done. I'm just going to take this really sharp knife. sharpen it real quick. So, get away, you bug. There's a bug down here bothering me. Ugh. Should be sharp enough, I hope. Hey, got the bug. This next one, I'm going to use my fleshing knife to show you what a fleshing knife is. And see, this here is just it's done, and this can be salted. I'll show you guys how to salt it real quick, but first I need to clean this area up a little bit because it's a little dirty right here, just a little bit dirty, just a little bit. And if you're wondering why I'm throwing stuff behind the camera, there's a trash can behind there, so there's. So we're gonna take this thing here. I gotta walk over here real quick, grab a clamp, grab my fleshing knife. Take our fleshing knife here, take a clamp. I think my best option would be this. I don't think it's 10 inches. Yeah, no. I'm going to show you guys how to salt one of these beavers. Let me put these somewhere else because I don't need these. And this is just some salt that we have. I gotta go around to the other side to do this. So now I'm over here. You take your beaver, grab your salt, and you're just gonna salt it just light. You're gonna hopefully get it so this tomorrow it will be good and I can wash it. These need a little bit more, but tomorrow I can wash it tomorrow. So if you guys have any more questions, you can ask me. So now we're back over here. So we're gonna use my big fleshing one. There's a difference. So here's a big one and here's a little one. One's smaller than the other. This one here is 10 inches, this one's 12 inches. This one has a 12-inch blade, this one has 10 inches. This one's like 14 inches long, this one's like 16 or 20. No, 16 or 18. Yeah, it's been a long day, as you can tell, probably from. Yeah, I'm done. So after you skin the animals, you have to flesh them. So after you flesh them, assuming someone's probably going to ask this question. Give me a second here. So after you skin the animals, you have to flesh them, like what I'm doing right now. Basically, this beaver tail had two sides to it. And there was a bone that went right through here, a spinal cord went right through here. I took that out, and now I have to flesh this out. Well, with me fleshing this out, what I have to do is you have to tan it after you flesh it. Some of you are gonna and if any of you want to ask how to tan it, you guys can, and I'll tell you. So, if any of you guys want to ask, how do you tan an animal? I'll share that with you, but no one's asked it yet, so I don't have to share it really. If you guys have any more questions you want to ask, you can ask them. Yeah, this is my contraption. It's some redneck ingenuity. That's not really heavy enough. I have an idea. This is what you gotta do. Take some nails. Nail. There you go. And this thing's not going off. And there you go. Oh, wrong side, never mind. Never mind, I can't flush in here. I'll tell you one thing that I can do. So the way you tan an animal is there's a whole consistency. So some, like how I do rabbits and other animals, like squirrels, rabbits, and other things like these beaver tails, I just use salt because it just works and everything. Right now I have a 45-pound beaver and a muskrat that are in there in a consistency of like pickling and tanning oil and stuff, or some tanning stuff. I don't know. And it has to sit because we just did it today. So that's how it tan. That's how some of the ways you can tan. You can also smoke an animal. Well, you flesh it first, and then after you flesh it, after you flesh it, you make a fire, and yeah. An idea wasn't that great, was it? Yeah, but I'll share some of my hides that I have with you guys. I think I have a couple. I got skunk hide. It's pretty skunk too. So it's an all white skunk. And then in here I have a big raccoon. This is a 17-pound raccoon that I caught this year. The one in the background that I have is 15 pounds and it's a female. This is a male. So put them back in their little box that they have. Stink. Like how skunks and raccoons do. This little box we have here is all kinds of stuff. Right now I gotta move this beaver tail. I'm gonna move this box right here. First, right off the bat, got a red squirrel. Got a squirrel tail. I'm never doing a chipmunk again, but I've done chipmunks before. Here's another chipmunk. If you guys want to see, there's a muskrat tail. It's long and slender. That's a big squirrel. I mean, there's my arm compared to him. red squirrel tail, and then another red squirrel that's in there. So that's basically just my hide collection. I have some rabbits, but I'm getting a hat made out of them. So, yeah. This is how loud a beaver is. That's how loud slapping it against wood is. It's really loud. If you're new here, ask any questions about trapping. Like about trapping, tanning, whatever you want to ask. You could even ask what beaver tastes like, and I could tell you. I've had beaver before. Really good. If you have friends or anybody that wants to watch or likes to trap or fish or hunt, tell them about my channel and see if this year's my first year of trapping and tanning and fur handling and all that stuff, so it's a mess with all that. Don't know why I have a beanie on. It's 9 o'clock and it's late, but it's not that late. But I have Y-Hack tomorrow, so I mean. Yo, Eli. Right now I am trying to, give me a second. I am fleshing a beaver tail. This is the tail of a beaver, and I'm making it so it looks like this, so it's like a leathery type. So, this is, so I gotta take all like the meat and stuff off before I do everything. So, what I'm going to do with it after is, so these, you can make a knife sheath out of them, or so like these big ones, you can make like wallets out of them, but like these little ones, you can make like little knife sheaths out of them. It's been a very long day. Make knife sheaths. So. and just sew that right together, and then you got your knife sheath. So. Whew. My back hurts. Give me a second. I'm gonna clean these nails up. They're in my way. If anybody has any more questions they want to ask, they can ask. Good Lord, my knuckles hurt. I don't know how many people I've had on my stream tonight, but it's definitely a decent amount. I mean, the most I've ever had before was, I think, like, oh God, like 3 or 4. And this is like my 3rd stream ever. So, it's definitely one of those things you gotta get, like, more subscribers for. So, like, it gets on, it goes to their phone and then
Aiden!
What?
Alright, you need to clean up because it's almost bedtime.
Why?
Because you need to come to bed. It's after 9. You gotta get up early.
But I don't wanna. stay down here all night and do things. Gonna move this table this way. Got 3 people in the chat. If you guys want to ask me anything before I have to leave or I have to go before bed, ask me anything about trapping, hunting, fishing. I'm gonna do another stream tomorrow night, but it's gonna be a lot earlier, like 6:30ish, like 5:36, hopefully. So, and this is basically my trapping like thing that I do, because I mean, then you got, if you're still, a lot of you weren't here when I started, but there's barely any, there was like that much meat on this tail, and I got mostly all of it off. So right now, just gotta trim the side. I think I'll be good. Now I gotta salt that, and then that is gonna be a nice knife sheath, or just something in general. You guys can't hear it, but it cracks every time I squeeze it. So, put some salt on it, and well, I'm just cleaning my knives. If you want to ask me any question before I go to bed, you can ask me. Which I'm just like finishing here before I go to bed. So it's been a real long day. So I'll see you guys in the next video. or tomorrow night at the next stream. It'll probably be around 5:30ish. After probably I eat dinner, around 5:30, and when you come to that stream, I'll be cleaning these animals. So there you go. I'll see you guys in tomorrow's stream.